large part of our body, especially the skin, about 60% of our body weight. Integumentary system is including skin and its appendages, like hair, nail, sweaty glands, and sebaceous glands. We started with the largest part, is the skin. We can divide the skin histologically by or into three main layers. Three main layers, that is epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. Epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis, or sometimes called subcutaneous. We started with the epidermis. When we're talking about the epidermis, the skin is lined by a specific epithelium named keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. Keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. Okay. These epithelium are containing a main four types of cells. It's keratinocyte, melanocyte, Merkel cells, and Langerhans cells. When we're talking about the keratinocytes, it is the main largest component of the epidermis. Okay? These keratinocytes are skirted along the epidermis and divided it into main 5 zones. Okay? Main 5 zones. These 5 zones are from the bottom to the top. It's stratum basale, stratum spinosum, stratum granulosum. For stratum lucidum. Number 5 at the top of or at the superficial is stratum corneum. And I must mention that the stratum lucidum exists only at the thick skin, like at the palm and at the sole. Okay, these 5 zones of the epidermis, and I mentioned that the keratinocytes are distributed through these 5 zones. Okay. Type number 2, melanocytes. Melanocytes, these cells are responsible for giving the melanin. These melanin are giving the brown coloration to the skin. Number 3 is Merkel cells. Merkel cells act as the mechanoreceptors. These Merkel cells are distributed through the stratum basale, through the keratinocyte of the stratum basale. And the last type is Langerhans cells. These Langerhans cells act as immunological function and making the antigen presenting cells distributed through the melanocyte of the stratum spinosum. Stratum spinosum. Okay. لما نيجي نشوف this part, all these parts is represent the epidermis from the bottom to the tip or to the top. These are the stratum basale, and to reach to the stratum corneum and the lining epithelium, keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. And these are projection is called epidermal papillae, and these are called dermal papillae. يعني احنا عايزين the interference, the site of the interference between dermis and epidermis, it's called dermal and epidermal, dermal and epidermal papilla. Okay. And when I move this slide, we show at the deep, all these is present the dermis. Okay. The dermis. When I'm talking about the dermis, also we can divide it into main layers. These are papillary layer and reticular layer. Okay, both of them consist of dense collagenous irregular connective tissue, loose connective tissue, fibroblast, mast cell, and also containing type 1 and type 3 of collagen fibers. In addition to the main blood vessels, and there is a specific nerve ending or called mechanoreceptors, encapsulated nerve ending. At the papillary layer, we can find two types of these nerve endings. These are called Krause and Krause and Ruffini encapsulated nerve ending. Okay, these nerve endings are making mechanoreceptors and regulate the body temperature. Okay, and making also a nourish to the cells at these layers. At the reticular layer, that is deep to the dermis, papillary are superficial and reticular are deep to the dermis. At the reticular, we can find many of components, like what? Like sweaty gland, sebaceous glands, hair follicles that's extended to the superficial of the skin and making the hair shaft. Also, we can see a main specific nerve ending that's called Pacinian corpuscle, Krause and Ruffini nerve ending. Okay? We continue with you at a new video. We continue our laboratory with talking about the hypodermis. At the hypodermis, only we can find aggregation of adipose tissue. Okay? And when we are talking about hypodermis, we can say adipose tissue or adipose site. Okay? At this slide, we can see a section of the skin started with the epidermis. هذا هو thin skin. Okay, thin skin. These are the epidermis and its ridges or its interference. هذه هي epidermal papillae. Okay, and these are the dermal papillae. And all these parts is present there. Okay, the dermis layer. Okay, by two reticular and papillary layers. On this slide, also we can see these complex or this structure, nice structure. These are a hair follicle. Okay, these are a hair follicle. That is highly innervated in the hair follicle and extended on until it's open the hair shaft to the skin cells. Okay. Also, I can show you a new slide. This slide are show us also the palmar skin. And when I say palmar skin يعني شنو؟ يعني thick skin واللي ذكرت بها سابقا انه we can find strata lucida. تمام؟ Also this slide will show us that these are the starting epidermis and all these are dermis. And this aggregation are hypodermis or subdermis. These are the hypodermis aggregation of adipose tissue. And can show you another new slide. This nice slide show us many structures. Like what? This nice structure is sebaceous glands. Okay? Sebaceous glands. As usual, these are the epidermis. All these are dermis, and the last is hypodermis. This nice structure is sebaceous glands. احنا ذكرنا انه sebaceous glands and sweaty glands we can see it at the dermis, especially at the reticular layer. These sebaceous glands is always associated or it's present with the presence of a hair follicle or hair sheath. يعني its secretion, it's boiling towards a secretion, making opening to the into the hair follicle. And these folks here are containing a cholesterol or triglyceride or maybe cellular debris to the these making more flexibility to the skin and make a suppleness and maintenance to the skin. Okay. All these are sebaceous glands. These sebaceous glands are composed from ductal and secretory portion. This secretory portion it's look like a lobular containing of many acinar cells, cluster of acinar cells. Okay. Also, we can see at this slide. Okay. We can see a nice sweaty glands. These are the sweaty glands composed of main two parts, ductal and secretory part. Secretory portion and ductal part. When I'm talking about the secretory portion, these secretory portions are composed or lined by simple cuboidal to low columnar epithelium, consist of two types of cells. These two types of cells is clear cell and dark cell. Depending on its secretion, dark cell is secreted a viscous or mucus secretion, while the clear cell secreted the watery secretion. Okay. Also, we can surround it or we can see that many of myoepithelial cells around or surrounded this secretory portion. The importance of these myoepithelial, when it's make a contraction or contract, these are make a push these continents or containing of the secretory to the ductal portion. And this will affect from the secretory to the ductal until reach to the skin surface. And I can see we have two types of sweaty glands, eccrine and apocrine. Eccrine is separated all of our body, while the apocrine we can see it at the axilla, areola of the breast nipple, and also at the anal canal. The eccrine, the differences of the secretion, the eccrine it's opening its secretion through the skin surface, while the apocrine its secretion also to the hair follicle, like the sebaceous glands. Okay? Previously, okay, other slide also. Started with epidermis and dermis, and to reach to the adipose tissue hypodermis. At this slide, we can see what we can see: sweat glands. Okay, these are the main sweat glands. Also, we can see a Pacinian corpuscle. Pacinian corpuscle. These are a nice structure. Okay. It looks like onion rings. Okay, onion rings. These are, as previously talking, a nerve ending located at the tubular of the dermis. They act as mechanoreceptors, and we make a sensation of the surface skin by the cold and hot and any bite sensation. Okay, these are a new slide show us a scalp of a hair containing many of hair follicles. These nice structures are, all these are hair follicles that's composed of from inside to outside, started with medulla, cortex, cuticle, internal sheath root, external sheath root, and the outer is glassy membrane. Okay? All these are hair follicles are distributed over our scalp. Okay? And the final slide, I can show you. These slides are containing also show the skin. Okay, started with epidermis and dermis. The dermis containing these are the hair follicle. Okay, started with hair follicle. Okay, and extended like this. A hair shaft. Look at these. A hair shaft. Okay. These are the hair shaft. Can be extended until reach to the skin surface. Also, these are a nice sebaceous glands. We're talking these are associated with the hair shaft or hair follicle. And these are the main sweat glands. Until this, we can finish my laboratory and see you later. Goodbye.